All right, y'all. So today we're talking literally, this is like one of the most important things. This epidemic is worse than, the single motherhood epidemic. All right. And that is calorie counting. Nobody has any ideas how many calories they eat on a daily basis. People don't have an idea of volume versus calories. People have no idea. Here's the thing. Every time I post a TikTok video, I'm going to post some comments here on my Instagram and from my TikTok as well. Every time I post a video and I'm showing high volume foods, so it looks like there's a lot of food on the plate. People are like, oh my God, if I ate that many calories, I would gain weight. I'm like, no, you wouldn't. It's like 2,200 calories. It's what I eat on a cut. And the person commenting is like 290 pounds or 300 pounds. Or it's a woman who's like 240, which if she ate 2,200 calories, she'd be shredded. Like she would get way leaner, right? People have no idea how many calories they're consuming on a daily basis because first of all, they don't track. And they think that if they're full, then they ate a lot. And if they're not full, they didn't eat a lot. Your fullness doesn't have a correlation with how much you're eating, all right? Because here's the thing. When you eat higher fiber, more whole foods, first of all, there's going to be lower calorie when it's like the berries and shit like that. And it's going to be high in fiber, high in protein. You're going to drink more water. You're going to be more full throughout the day, right? So for example, when I show a plate of eggs and like bacon, like 4 slices of bacon is like 180 calories. And then six to 8 eggs. If you do 2 whole eggs, that's 140 calories, and you do 6 egg whites, that's like 300 calories overall. So if you have bacon and a bunch of eggs that fill up the whole plate, then you have 3 slices of keto bread, right, which is 40 calories per. That's 120 plus 300, 420, plus 180, about 500, right? So 600. So you have 600 calories, but it fills up the whole plate. It looks like 2,000 calories. And when you eat it, it feels like 2,000 calories because you're getting 60 grams of protein plus, right? And people think, oh my God, that's way too much food. They just have no idea how much they're consuming because most people, yes, they don't eat a lot, but they eat a lot of calories, right? People don't realize that you can not eat a lot, but eat a lot of calories. You could eat 2 meals, and they could be humongous meals, and you'll eat a lot of calories. For example, as a Haitian, we might eat 2 meals a day or something like that. If you eat 2 meals a day, and they're both riz sauce pois, right, or some riz collé à pois rouge, you're cooked, all right? Because here's the thing, that shit fills up the whole plate. And the rice, first of all, you're getting 4 cups of rice. You're not getting less than that if you're Haitian, all right, or Jamaican, rice and peas. You're not getting less than 4 cups of rice on the plate, and it's not the same calories as regular rice because you add a lot of butter, cream of coconut milk, all that other stuff. They add in it, and all the seasonings and stuff. So super high in sodium, has MSG in it, and it has a lot of fat and extra calories. And then you put sauce on top, which is even more saturated fat. And then you put, the chicken on top, which is very low in protein. So you get a big ass plate, low in protein. It's not going to be good on your glycemic load, first of all. But second of all, this is your first meal, and it's like 3,000 calories, but you think it's 1,000 because it's only 4 cups of rice, right? 4 cups of rice, regular rice has like 700 calories, but 4 cups of Haitian or Jamaican rice has, close to 2,000. Then you put the sauce on top, high in fat, and then you put all that other stuff on top as well. Another example would be like, you didn't eat a lot one day, and then you get home and your girlfriend's like, hey, let's order some pizza. You didn't eat anything today, and you're like, you know what? I do deserve some pizza. So you eat some pizza, or you might eat 3 slices. That's like 1,200 calories. Then you have a brownie or something like that because you wanted some dessert, and you have some soda. That's like 2,500 calories. Majority of that is coming from carbs and fat, which is going to affect your body composition as well. But my main point is people just do not realize how many calories they're eating. Every time they see a day of eating, because, like I said, high protein foods and lower fat diets or moderate fat diets, like 65 to 100 grams in that range, when you're eating a lot of carbs and a lot of protein, your plates are going to look more full. For example, when I found out how much beef you can eat for 8 ounces, I was like, holy shit. And then when I found out how little 1 cup of rice is, that changed my mentality because I used to eat too high carb, too high fat, and way too low protein. So when you actually start to measure things, which is why I recommend everybody download MyFitnessPal and get a food scale, right? Or download Calorie King or something. Get a food scale so you can be aware of what you're eating. Nobody has any idea how much they're eating, and they're always saying dumb things like, oh, if I ate that much, this would happen. If I ate that much, this would happen. Just stupid shit like that. And then I have other people comment things like, you can't eat white rice. White rice is unhealthy. You can't eat bacon. Bacon's unhealthy. You can't eat cheese. Cheese is unhealthy. It's not cheese. It's not bacon. It's not milk. It's not rice that's keeping you, big as hell, fat as hell, right? That's not what it is. It's literally your portion sizes and your overall calories, which, guess what? You don't know what it is because you don't track it, right? I'm eating white rice all the time, and I'm staying lean, and I'm getting leaner, right? If you're on the cut, yes, you can eat white rice. Yes, you can eat white potatoes. Are you going to eat 10 cups of white rice? Obviously not. Are you going to eat 1 to 2? Yes. Very simple shit. All right, you got to know how much you're eating. It's just basic math. Like, people overcomplicate fitness. They overcomplicate, calories in, calories out because excuses and making up science makes it easier for them to sleep at night, I guess. But in reality, it's like, okay, if you get up and the first thing that's up is your stomach, you know, it's already up, then it's most likely what you're eating, right? When you go to pee, you can't look, where's my dick? Can't see it? Most likely your nutrition. Let's just keep it a buck, all right? You're just eating too many calories. It's that simple. I see people all the time. Once you become aware of nutrition, watch what people do. Especially specifically in the work break room, they'll be like, why are you eating ground turkey? And they'll be eating, you know, 2,000 calories and they think it's 500 calories. They're like, this is not that much. I'm like, bro, you got a salad with croutons, which is not bad. That's 200 calories. But you have 600 calories, literally 600 calories worth of ranch on it. And you have a soda. And then you have a cookie. That's literally like I said, 1,500 calories are just bullshit. There's no protein. There's no vitamins and nutrients. None of that shit. So you guys need to increase self-awareness if you're really serious about your journey. And you need to realize that if you're not losing fat, it's not magic. It's not genetics. It's not God hating you. It's not the devil hating you. It's literally you just not doing the bare minimum and actually tracking what you need to track. I don't want to track calories. That's why you're fat as hell. Anyone who says, I don't want to track calories, like people comment on my stuff. Yesterday on TikTok Live, some dude asked, hey man, how do I get abs without diet? I was like, get the fuck out of here, bro. Dumbest shit I've ever heard. How do I get abs without changing my nutrition? You don't want it bad enough. That's the only way to see your abs. You reveal the layer of fat, calorie deficit. If you don't want to change anything, right? If nothing changes, nothing changes. People don't seem to understand that. That goes over everyone's head. No one's gonna really listen to that because in reality, if nothing changes, nothing changes. Like a lot of times, I'll tell clients when they sign on, like, hey man, so you know this is gonna be identity shifting. You want to make sure that you become the best version of yourself. This is that, blah blah blah. Your habits will change. This is that. They're like, yeah, okay, cool. And then you could tell like over time, their old habits will kick in and they'll try to go back to their old habits. And I'm like, okay, so you're trying to shift into your old identity and you're trying to go back to what you did that didn't work. If you don't make a change, nothing's gonna change. Because guess what? Most people think for some reason. They think they have to go keto to lose fat because once again, they don't understand calories. They think they have to go carnivore. They think they have to go to like 1,200 calories, 1,000 calories to lose fat because they don't understand calories. They don't understand how they got to where they got to. All right, that's the first issue. Like I said, most of the time, if you're like 40 plus inch waist, right, and you're over 250 pounds and you're about 5'10" to 6'4", anywhere in that range, as a dude. In order to get to that range, there is no other way around it. You cannot eat 3,000 calories a day. You can't eat 3,500 calories a day. You have to be eating 4,000 plus calories a day. And if it's mostly stomach fat, it's mostly sugar and it's mostly fat that you're eating. You cannot get to 250 plus without going past 4,000 at least majority of the time. It's literally impossible. All right. So if it took you 4,000 plus calories to get to where you are, that means that 2,800 to that 3K range. If you have insulin resistance, I'll bump you down closer to 2,400, 2,600 because you have a lot of fat to use as energy anyway, so you can be more aggressive. I might even drop you down to 2K if you have like, type 2 diabetic range, right? Because you have more fat for energy that you can use. But you don't need to be going down to 1,200, 1,000. There's just no reason to go that low. Like, unless you're Dobby from Harry Potter, there's no reason to go that low, period. So here's the thing. Next time you look at someone's calorie intake and you're like, that's way too much food, I can never eat that much food, then why are you fat as hell? You're eating more than that. You're just not tracking.